everyone. I wanted to get on here because I have a couple exciting things to share. So number one, there's two things. So number one, I am starting to work with men and women. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I used to work just with women over 35, and that was because I was really focused on female-specific fat loss. I was like a weight loss coach specifically for women over 35 because that was just the space in my life that I was in right then. I thought, I just assumed that diet plans and workout plans was what you had to do in order to lose weight. And also, I was also really big into stress management, which I still am, but it's more essentially what I've been up to lately for a while now, but definitely over the last year is self-mastery work. And so self-mastery is basically, it's learning how to elevate all areas of your life. It's learning how to become the best and most powerful version of yourself, to create the best body, to create, the best energy, to create the best health, to create the best relationships, to create the best success. Just really how to live your best life from an empowered state. And so what I mean by that's really key, because what I didn't realize when I was in the weight loss industry was how disempowering it was. I just kind of thought that was how it was supposed to be. I figured that you had to follow a plan. There were certain beliefs, like you couldn't eat certain foods, and you had to follow macros, or you had to follow a certain amount of calories, or you had to kind of follow a certain way of doing things, right? That's what I believed. And I've had some really big realizations and breakthroughs where you can have the body that you want and you can have the freedom you want. So you can create the lifestyle that you want and the body that you want. So if you don't want to spend, 5, 6, 7 days in the gym, you don't have to. So we've just been taught these beliefs around certain foods and working out and, calories and just, all sorts of shit, dude, just all sorts of shit. And it's these beliefs that are getting in the way from creating actual happiness in your life. So for example, I used to believe that, that food would make you fat, essentially, right? Like too much food would make you fat or whatever. And so I was really afraid of food. I was really afraid of eating too much. So what did I do? I tried to eat less, right? I thought certain foods would make me fat, like peanut butter and chocolate, grilled cheeses, ice cream, Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all beliefs. And what makes it real is your belief in them, right? So what I'm saying here is that you don't have to live that kind of lifestyle where you restrict things, and plus it doesn't usually work out because you end up binging anyway. But you don't have to live that kind of way of eating or working out. You don't have to follow these rules in order to look a certain way or feel a certain way, okay? And so it's what I realized with diet plans when I was in the fitness industry is it's very, very disempowering. People are giving you a plan telling you that you need to eat like this and you need to work out like this. And it's very disempowering, meaning that it's like you don't have the answers for yourself and you don't have the power to think for yourself, right? So you've got to follow a plan. You've got to follow these macros. You got to do what the coach says. And what that does, it just leaves you feeling really, really shitty because you attach yourself to a plan and you feel like you've got no freaking life because everything revolves around doing it this certain way. And it just sucks, dude. It just really sucks. Okay. And if you guys been in that world for a while, you know how much it sucks because trying to control and following a plan like that always leads to you just feeling really shitty, and going out of control, like usually binging or overeating or feeling burnout, just kind of hating the gym, like it just kind of sucks, feels like a chore. So these disempowering beliefs, or this disempowering way of getting fit, I didn't want to be a part of it anymore. It didn't feel good to give somebody a plan knowing that they weren't going to be able to stick to it for long, right? Because I knew that it was only a matter of time till they got burnt out on the plan and couldn't follow the plan anymore. So what I wanted to do was create a more empowering way to teach women how to follow their intuition and trust their body and learn how to eat and move from a place of how do I feel, what do I need, from a place of self-love more so, as opposed to a place of self-hate where you're just like beating yourself with a stick trying to follow a plan. So long story short, I've totally switched gears. I'm no longer weight loss focused because that's very disempowering, and I really just don't want any part of that. The thing is that I'm not gonna be, most people won't be interested in my kind of work now, self-mastery, right? Because it requires a certain level of you taking responsibility for yourself. Most people go to a coach because they want to, they want somebody to tell them what to do. Oh, just tell me what to do, how much food to eat, what workouts to do, and then I'll do it, right? But I realized not only is that unfulfilling because these people, once they follow the plan, they always fall off the plan. It's just not empowering, right? I want to teach people how to listen to themselves, think for themselves, and learn how to trust their body as opposed to just continue to damage trust with themselves. So that's why I've switched over to self-mastery work, which is a more empowering way to really, to just really become your best self, both like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. So that's number one. I'm now 100% self-mastery focused, or self-mastery coach, no longer weight loss coach, right? Because that's disempowerment. So I'm teaching people how to be empowered, and I'm working with men and women now. And number three, actually there's 3 points. Number 3 is that I'm going to be starting running some workshops. So I've got some really cool workshops coming up. There's going to be a series of them. So they're all going to be self-mastery based, obviously. The first one's going to be gym mastery. So learning how to really master yourself before, during, and after the gym. Like how to know, just kind of like mental, like gym mindset, how to like create really sustainable and enjoyable habits with the gym. And then we're going to do energy mastery. We're going to do food mastery. I know a lot of you guys will be interested in that one. It's like going to be one of my favorites. We'll do self-love mastery, and we'll do just kind of an overall self-mastery. So just some cool things coming up in the works, and I'll be launching more details about it tomorrow. So it's coming up quick. The first workshop I think I'm going to decide on just having it next week. I just have to like finish up kind of the website and stuff like that. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you guys have any questions, definitely, as always, feel free to reach out to me. And I hope you are all having a wonderful day. Much, much love.